Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I have this. It's a Dell Optiplex GX110. It is a Pentium 3 of some variety, designed for 2000 and T4.0 and 98. One interesting thing about it, and let me try to get you guys a better picture here. It has a B&H part number, which makes me wonder if this came from B&H Photo and Video or what. I don't know. I've had this in my possession for quite a long time. I believe the last time I even looked at this was when I lived in my old apartment, where I did a lot of the videos. I don't know what this is about. Okay, I'm not going to break that. Or am I? So, here's what I remember about the machine. It has a tape drive in it. Of some variety. It's a Seagate tape drive. And it has... And that's SCSI as well as the hard drive. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack the case open and I'll come back with a better view of what's inside. So it's pretty clear. I have been in here and I have been messing with stuff. The memory's gone, so I wonder what I stole that for. The hard drive cage is out. That'll give us a better view of the hard drive though. I might have to Google that part number or just wait until we're someplace. So it has the trapezoidal shaped connector for the hard drive. I believe that's actually the faster connector. And then it has the, what is it, 44 pin or 50 pin? Please don't beat me up too bad for not knowing that offhand. Connector going up to the tape drive, and that has a terminator on that as well. This is a terminator for the SCSI side here. Some interesting facts about this machine. It's got two USB ports. I'm going to have to assume they're 1.1, PS2, parallel serial, VGA network, but it has no sound. So I don't know what is with me lately, getting all these machines that have no sound. But I guess what we can do, because I have no idea what happens with this machine. Like I said, I haven't touched it in probably 5 years, if not longer. Yeah, so let me put some memory in here. Off camera, I'll see if at least putting memory in it will make it boot. And then at that point, we can see what the hard drive is. I have an IDE drive that maybe we can make work for the CD to get an operating system installed. But I'm gonna stop wasting time, and I'll get right to that. Okay, so I stole one of the memory sticks out of the other Pentium. Well, actually, it's a Celeron computer. But so we have a 733 megahertz processor. I don't know what the hard drive is yet, but it is on there. Have 128 megs of RAM. It's at 133 megahertz. The bus speed, cache size 256K. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find a floppy, or not a floppy cable, but a CD-ROM cable, and we'll mess around with this in a little bit. Give me 1 minute. Alright, so I have, I got CD-ROM in. It shows up as CD-ROM. That's good, I guess. Today is actually not that far off. It's September 12th. and it's 2021, and we will call this 1343. Alright, so we'll hit escape, save changes. I'm taking the CD out for now. This one likes to jam a little bit. But I want to see if there's anything on this hard drive, because I honestly don't know. You know what? I don't even have a mouse hooked up to it right now. Of course the cover was removed, it's still off. So it has Windows XP on it. That's weird. I know these aren't supposed to be hot swappable, but sometimes they are. So I'll see what happens. Yeah, sometimes it'll work. There we go. That's plugged in. Gave me more hassle than I wanted. I'm not liking how long it's taken to boot, even on a, you know what, it does only have 128 megs of RAM. So should we, alright, let me come back to this in a couple minutes. Alright, so it never did boot off of Windows XP. And, you know, I remember this thing being a huge problem. Like, I couldn't find, it wouldn't, Windows 98 wouldn't find the hard drive. But, you know, right now it's just booting up perfectly like nothing. Except for I did a dumb thing. I got tired of the alert about the cover being removed. So I pulled the wire off and I put a jumper across the thing. But yeah, everything is working, which is weird. So I'll come back to this once I have more you know, stuff. So I'll come back in a minute. Well, I guess this is take 3 of this clip. I was saying that I don't know if anybody cared or whatever, but I did take home the shop computer, which is the HP, the dumpster dive HP R5800, and I took it home. I installed the SSD in it, and I put a 250 gig SSD in it, the one of the inland ones from Micro Center. I actually want to go get another one of them for another project I'm doing. I can't wait to show you guys that one. But so I now have the 500 gig spending hard drive that has, you know, some of the stuff that I've been using here. And then I've got, where'd it go? It's attached to the computer. I can't lift it up this high. Pretend that this says Sabrent right about here. I have the USB floppy drive hooked to it. I have the a Samsung USB CD drive so that I can burn CDs if I need to. It's a DVD burner. And yeah, so I have everything here. So far, I mean, like, you know, sadly I can't really do any IDE stuff. I can get a USB to IDE adapter if I need to. But right now, that's pretty much going to be it as far as my bridge system goes. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to kick the... But yeah, so I got to clean up the mess here. Like, I'm waiting on a tool to come in. I have a USB-A to C cable here. I have a NVMe SSD and an enclosure. Plug that in. And now I have an external 250 gig SSD, which right now only has the same stuff that the other drive has on it. So for right now, this will be plenty. This will be plenty for what I got going on. I'm going to go ahead and shut off my Wi-Fi, because what happened last time is this decided to do a massive update. I mean, even though this install is only a couple days old, that shouldn't be a problem, but you never know with Windows. But what happened was, I plugged in, I set up Road Central, and I plugged in my personal mic, and it did an update on it. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I started to record what was going on, and I realized that it wasn't recording, and then the receiver just kept shutting down. I plugged that in and did an update too, so man, I miss the days when the microphone was just a wire and a microphone sometimes. Actually, what I thought about doing is I have a condenser mic, but I don't think that'll work very well for this area. But right now we are at 94% formatted here. So once this is actually doing something, I'll come back to you guys in a bit. Alright, so this is the second reboot. Sorry, I forgot to do that beforehand. Yeah, so it's already rebooted. Now it's going to come up to the 9 minute or 10 minutes remaining type of deal. But okay, so it has detected the graphics driver. That's good. I think it has. But yeah, so everything is working. It was like 5 years ago. I had such huge problems with this machine. I could not get it to work. I don't know what's different now. I definitely want to mount the hard drive back in properly and a few other things, but yeah, so once this is done, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, so I'll be honest, I am not always the hugest fan of Dell. But they still have the drivers for this computer, and looks like I'm going to have to find out what driver chip it has, or what video chip it has, which unfortunately is below the other jack. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to download all these, and I'm going to put them on the USB drive, and we'll take it from there. So I thought I was going to be cute and hook this up to the computer. Well, turns out, yeah, that's an NTFS. So this is in fact an 8.5 gig hard drive, 8.26 out of, well, 8.53. So we do have quite a decent sized hard drive here, and right now I'm copying drivers off of oh crap, you can see me over there. By the way, this has helped me get my my framing up a lot better, well, right until then. So I don't know what's what, so I'm gonna go mess with these, and I will come back to you guys in a little bit. These drivers are such a pain in the ass, so I'm actually really considering burning a Windows ME disk so I can install ME, see if the drivers are any better. Okay, so I have no idea what driver this is. I could try this one. Why would it be trying to do that? No ATI hardware. So I don't know what chipset this has. I mean, it has an Intel chipset, but I don't see an Intel. I mean, so I don't see. I see the 3-com for the Ethernet. Yeah, because all I have on here is the Intel FW2801AA, and yeah, and then there's this other chip that doesn't really make a lot of sense over here, but and then there's another Intel, a small chip over here. I'm going to keep playing with this for a little bit, and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alright, so I want to show you something that's absolute nonsense. When you go to Dell's website, sorry about hitting the thing, it comes up as GX1. I don't know why, but it's a 110, and it even shows service. Oh. It's still in the service tag as a GX110. That could be the problem. But so I end up having to select this one here. It says show downloads only for this PC. So the only thing that's on there is a BIOS update. And then when I come over here, I got this one here. It says cannot use a Dell system bandwidth in a Dell system jalapeno. Press any key to. I'm like, I don't know what to do at this point, because I can't find drivers for this thing. And like I said, I have this idea, but it's already 4 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna come up with something, and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alright, through some miracle, I got the driver. I still don't know what happened, or it was looking for one that had the service tag GX110, which apparently existed. The service tag still doesn't show up right, but I did manage. I downloaded the drivers for the tower, and that worked. So far, this thing's running pretty quick-ish. I think it would be a lot better with a non hard drive in it. But man, I almost gave up and put Windows ME on here for today, because this has been several hours. Like I said, the problem I had in the past was not, drivers. It was the fact that I couldn't, got the wrong mouse in my hand. I couldn't get Windows to install, but now it does. I do have, like, everything I have on here is, older stuff, like Microsoft Flight Simulator and stuff like that. Oh yeah, this is the 16-bit. But what's crazy is it still allows you to work it still allows you to use the 32-bit version. I'm going to try something. I'll be right back. Yeah, so the file I just spent a few minutes copying to the hard drive and then unzipping is apparently a .img file. So I think we're going to end up calling it a day. You know what? Don't worry about scoring. How often do you hear that, right? Anyway, yeah, so I think this is going to be it for today. I've been here way longer than I anticipated, and I got quite a bit accomplished. I'm mostly happy with how things are turning out, but yeah, we still got a lot of work to do on this, and we'll figure it out eventually, I guess. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, I did go to MS-DOS mode at one point, but right now it is working, which is a thing that I have not seen in 7 years. So thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.